Hey there, I'm going to show you a chord changing exercise that will probably surprise you because not only is it very effective, but it sounds good. And I've got a little unique twist that I'll show you in a minute. Now, we're going to use the three chords, the G, C, and D. You could play so many songs with just these three chords. I'm hoping you'll learn more, but believe me, these three chords are worth spending some time on. Let me show you the chords first. We're going to make a G this way. It's a 4-finger G. I've got my third finger and pinky next to each other, just behind the 3rd fret, and that's the 1st and 2nd strings. Then my first finger stretches over to the 5th string 2nd fret, and the 2nd finger on the 6th string 3rd fret. Here's what it should sound like. Okay, and I have video before this to show you how to play it with some exercises. So if this is a brand new chord for you, I encourage you to watch that video. The same with the other two chords. Okay, now we're going to move from here to the C chord. Pay close attention because here's the key. We're going to move the first finger over one string to the 4th string and the second finger over one string to the 5th string. Now you're probably thinking, Thomas, I played C before and that doesn't look like the C I'm used to. Well, it may not. This is technically called a C add 9, but it's a form of C that's used extensively in popular music these days. And it happens to not only sound good, but it's a little easier to play than the folk style C. So we're going to go with this. And you can see right away the change from the G to the C is a pretty easy change. So let's just try that much. Play your G chord. Just give it a strum. Don't worry if it doesn't sound good now. You're going to, over time, kind of adjust it. Now to the C. Just move the 2 fingers over. Okay. Now on to the D chord. We're going to leave the pinky and the 3rd finger exactly where they are. These are my anchor fingers. You notice they stayed put when I went from G to C. But now we're just going to switch that 1st and 2nd fingers around to the 3rd string 2nd fret and 2nd finger on the 1st string 2nd fret. Pinky stays where it is just till the last moment. Then I'm going to lift it off. See, I want it there as an anchor finger until I just don't need it anymore. And I lift it off, and I've got a straight D. By the way, if you left it on, it's not bad. It's another form of D, D suspended. But we're going to lift it off for now. So, to the D chord. So try that with me from the C chord. Make your C chord. First finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, 5th string, 3rd fret, and the pinky and 3rd finger together on the 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd strings. Go ahead and strum. Okay. Now to the D chord. Remember, leave the pinky until the last minute. Switch the 1st finger around, 2nd finger down, and then the pinky off. Now let's go backwards. Put the pinky down. Move the 1st finger over, 1 string. 2nd finger comes all the way up down to the 5th string, 3rd fret, and we got the C. Got it? And then finally, we're going to move to the G chord. Just move the 2 fingers over backwards. 1 finger there and 1 finger there. That's 5th string and 6th string. Strum. Okay, so there's the basis of this exercise. We're going to go from G to C to D. For right now, we're going to keep it simple with just straight down strums. 2 strums per chord. So it's going to go like this. We're going to strum, let it go for 2 beats, then strum, 2 beats, and then change chords. Start with the G chord. Do it together with me. And don't worry again, if some of the notes don't quite sound right, we're going to work that out over time. That's why it's an exercise. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, hit it. G, and again. Now to C, go ahead and make the move. Strum. That's pretty easy, isn't it? Now to D, a little more movement. Switch fingers around, and then take the pinky off. And again. Now we're going back. Pinky down. 1st and 2nd finger. 1st finger just goes over a string, and then the 2nd finger comes up in the air and over the 5th string. Strum. And again, strum. And now, over 1 string to the G, both fingers. And the pinky and 3rd are, my anchor fingers are holding down the 4th down there on the 1st string. 1st and 2nd strings. Okay, let's do it again. I'm not going to leave so much time between chords this time. 1, 2, ready, hit it. G, strum. 2, and again, 3. Get ready for the C. Move over now. Good. Again. Again. Now to D. Back to C. Pinky down. And 2 on the G. Now one more tip, and this is an important one. Then we're going to do it one more time. When you change chords, don't wait until the actual beat before you actually change. So here's what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. That would be on the beat. 1. I don't have time to change. I'm already on 1. I can't get my fingers there fast enough. Here's what you do. At the end of the other chord, the upbeat, change there. So listen. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and I'm already moving before I get to the 1 of the next chord. Got it? Try that with me, just from G to C. 1, 2, ready, strum, G. 2, again, 3, 4, change now. See, I'm changing before. I'm thinking of the upbeat, but you could even change a little earlier than that. You won't notice, listen. You hardly notice when I'm actually strumming that there's a little gap there. Let's try that nice and slow once through the whole exercise. 1, 2, ready, hit it. Strum. 1, 2, 3, 4, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, change. 2, 3, 4, and change. 2, 3, go to C now. Oh, I jumped a little fast there. On to D now. Good, good. Going to C, you getting it? Yeah, and G. Ha, good work. Okay, don't go away just yet. I got something cool for you. We've done the 3 chords in a standard progression, G, C, and D. I want to add one more chord, an easy one, you'll see. We're going to go G, then to E minor. Now the E minor is very close to that G. You notice all I did is change one finger, that second finger, moved from the 6th string to right next to the 1st finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. So now we're going to go G, E minor, then back to C. Now we've got to put the 2nd finger back on the 5th string and move the 1st finger over. And then to the D, which you already know how to do. Remember, take the pinky off last minute. Let's try that together. G, and let's just change to E minor. Go ahead. Take that 2nd finger off right next to the 1st finger and strum. Yes, we're leaving the 3rd finger and pinky right there. Technically, it's called an E minor 7, but don't worry about it. Okay, let's do that whole exercise again, but this time we're going to add E minor. 2 strums each chord. Start with a G. Come on, you got this. G chord. 1, 2, ready, hit it. G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change now. E minor. Doesn't that sound good? And to the C. It's a standard progression used in lots of songs. Going to D now. And change back to G. Good, good. Going to E minor now. 2nd finger moves over. Change now. Yeah, give it a little time. And to the D. So you might want to practice, if you're having a hard time getting like from here to here, practice just that movement back and forth, and then practice from the C to D. Then put it all together. One more time through. Here we go, together. 1, 2, ready, hit it. G. And change now, E minor. Okay, getting better. C. and to D. Okay, one last time. Here we go, together. G, strum. Going to E minor now. Good. You getting it? Change a little early. Now, change. And to D. You just played the progression that could go with 1,000 songs. So, my love, my darling. And how about Elvis? When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong. And how about Sherry? No, I'm not gonna try that. Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, and many, many, many more. Go slow, practice it. It'll serve you well.